welcome to this week's newsletter. You might be mistaken for thinking that I've just fallen into a flower bed at Kew Gardens, but no, the summer wardrobe is out because it's hot, and I'll keep on going on about this because I was right about the weather. It's going to be scorching this weekend. We have banned Speedos though at the club, so that's bad news for many of you. I'm not going to mention any names at all. Danny. Anyway, yes, so behind me I've got a picture of a golf club, Tiger Woods' golf club. Now, everybody that comes in to see me says pretty much the same thing. I want to be more consistent. Now, I can understand why more people don't appreciate how important this is. So that's Tiger Woods, his golf club. So that wear mark shows that he's hitting the golf ball out roughly the centre of the golf club every single time. Now, Tiger Woods has lots of different things that he does with his grip, his stance, his posture, his club path. All these sorts of things are variables, but that is a constant. But when I speak to people what they're doing about the golf game, they're like, oh, I've changed my grip and I've done this and I've done that. But none of you are looking at this. Now, that's the centre of the golf club. Now, a golf ball has a centre. Good golf balls have a centre, some don't, as you might have seen on my Golf Spy. So if you're hitting the centre of this with the centre of the club, then that ball's not going to deviate a heck of a lot. We're not talking about club path and face alignment, okay? We'll talk about that later, but that's how you get the ball to behave. Now, if you're hitting all over the face with that, this starts to shoot out at different angles. So it doesn't matter how good your club path is and your face alignment. If you're not hitting it out a consistent spot, you'll never predict where the golf ball's going to go, and that's what golf's all about. And it'll also spin at different rates, it will launch at different rates, it will do lots of different things. So to get good at golf, your first priority is that. You know, don't think about a chicken winning a flying elbow across the line. Think about hitting the ball in the middle of the club face. It really is. This part is simple, understanding what's important. The hard thing is practicing it and doing it. Now, hitting the ball out the middle is something that is practiced. It's not really taught, in my opinion. You can certainly use boundaries, 2 tees, either side of the club, squish, right? So you start with boundaries and you get better at it. Do that and you'll get better at golf. It's the easiest way to get consistency. Probably the only way to get consistency is to learn from what the most successful people have done. Does Tiger Woods swing it the same way as Ben Hogan? No. Does Ben Hogan swing it the same way as Justin Rose? No. So learn what they do in common and you will not go far wrong. But nobody's ever just become good at golf. You need to practice, and we can help you practice by giving you little drills and showing you what's important. That is the best bit of summer advice about golf you'll ever have. So it's great to see Karen back in the fold. Karen was away playing in Spain in a Pro-Am, and sadly on the way back she lost her golf clubs. And I'm very, very pleased to announce that her tour bag arrived back today. So yes, so all she needs now is clubs to put in them. So yeah, she'll be using that in the future. I think I'm going to get into trouble for that one. So in the Bell household this week, Buddy was at the vets to get an operation. I don't want to go into the operation, but he's wearing a cone round his head and I've never felt so bad in all my life. It's terrible. But it was a medical necessity, nothing to do with how can I put this, how excited he was getting over other dogs. So the poor wee man's got a cone round his head, and yes, it's been a very sad week in the Bell household. I'm actually thinking of getting a cone around my head as well, so I behave a bit better. So this week I'll be wearing a lovely, lovely floral splatter shirt. I've been telling you the secret of golf yet again, so please pay attention. And Karen's luggage turned up. Until next time, I've been Graham Bell. I need a tan. Look at me, I'm as pasty as a pasty thing. Goodbye. Salute.